Good afternoon, back from church and now getting ready for our second liquid beverage. And it's going to be a juice. This morning we had a smoothie, today we're going to have a juice, and I will quickly show you the ingredients. Hold on. Here we have Fuji apples, organic, and this also matters. We've tried Gala, Red Delicious. We've tried several different types, varieties of apples, and the Fuji apple and the Granny Smith apple have produced the best juice. We find that with other apples that they get mushy and you're not getting a lot of juice, you're just getting mush like applesauce. Then organic carrots, a lime, some ginger. The ginger is organic, the carrots are organic as well. For the smoothie I did peel the ginger, but for the juice I will not. And then beautiful, look at that color, beautiful rainbow chard. And that's it. Trying to keep the juices simple, it's quicker, and I just find the flavors of all the individual ingredients come out more when there aren't as many ingredients. And then here is our juicer, and it is an Omega, what is it? Omega what? Omega 8004. It is actually a nutrition center, so it does more than juice. You can make dough with it, you can make nut butters, you can make slushies, sorbets, so it does a lot besides juicing. And I will get to cleaning these fruits and vegetables, and hopefully this juice tastes good. I usually just have fun and experiment with what I have, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so here we are with some of the prepared items. My husband's still cutting up apples. You can hear him in the background a little bit. But I have the Swiss chard, which I just tore and didn't actually cut. Under here are the carrots, cutting them up into shoots. That's probably the one thing, as I said, we have, or as I said in my Juicy Life video, and I have all those links below to that playlist, which just talks about just getting started in juicing. We have two juicers, the Omega that I showed you before, and then also a Breville. The Breville is nice in that it doesn't, sorry for all my kitchen junk, is in that you don't have to do all of this prep work, but you do get more juice out of the Omega, so it's a toss-up, and the Omega is also a lot easier to clean. So let's get started, and I'll just show you a little bit of the juicer. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. It's got the basket in there, and I do have a video on the Juicy Life as part of the Juicy Life series that goes into the pros and cons and what I like and how it works between the two juicers that we have. Backwards. There we go. Okay. Alright. So out it comes. And I just like to mix it up a little bit between the apple, well, between all of the ingredients. I still like my juices a little bit sweet, so I always have apples in mine. And then some of the greens. Alright, I'm going to get with it. Alright, first round done. There's still a lot left, plus all the apples that my husband's working on. So once it starts to get full, especially the basket, I just like to run a fork through it or something just to be sure all the juice is out, and then just leaving pulp. But now this is actually over full and sitting in the juice, so that's not going to be very effective. Let me get where's the picture? No, the other small one. Oh, here it is. Alright. Okay, so there's all the pulp, and it's very dry. And just going to slide that out. Slide this underneath here. Okay, and so anyways, I'm just going to lift it up and kind of run my fork through it just to get all the juice out and just to leave pulp. So I'll be back. So I'm getting ready to put in a lime, and I wanted to just point out that the limes that I use are not organic, because the organic limes are not always easy to find, and they're very, very expensive. So I do use just regular limes. I do not peel them. I do run them under water, rinse them off as I do with everything, but I don't peel them because I like the taste that the zest in the peel gives. So just wanted to add that note. Alright, so I've got the second batch has ended, and I have just a little bit more apples to do. But I just wanted to show that even though there's a strainer with the Omega, I still strain the juice after that because I really like the smooth flavor of it. So just simply pouring it into a can. This is 32 ounces right here. So this juice probably will produce 64 ounces or 2 liters depending on where you are. And I just strain it. There's usually not a ton left over of residue, so anything that is left over, I like to get it out. So you still have some roughage in a juice. It's not to the level of a smoothie, but if you're not straining your juice, that's some of what's left over. It's not 100% clear liquid. There is still some residue in there. And then of course you have your soluble fiber that's still part of it. Alright. That's the last of the batch. I'll do the next batch, and the next shot should be of a finished juice. Can't wait to enjoy this. I haven't tasted it yet. I've held back since the apples haven't been mixed in yet, so hopefully it tastes good. Alright, here we go with the live taste test. Came out a beautiful brownie green color. Yum. But yeah, Dick already tried it and he said that it tasted smooth, so we'll see. It's really good. Keeping that lime, keeping the skin on the lime really makes a big difference. And this is hitting the spot. I could have definitely had more of the smoothie and should have had more of the smoothie this morning to stay a little bit more full, because that's really the whole point of it. You're supposed to aim for at least 96 ounces a day or 3 liters. And this morning probably each had half a liter of smoothie. So feeling hungry right now, but not craving solid food, and that's a first because usually day one is hard, but this is only halfway through day one. We'll see what the rest of the day holds, but this juice is really delicious, so give it a try. You saw the ingredients in some of the previous clips, and let me know if you like it. I'm gonna go off to enjoy. Oh, and I also had water, because you can't forget about water too. Alright, have a good afternoon. Bye!